except for when we need to change. Our next two streams are on the December 12th and 19th because of the holiday.
Who is a baby? Oh, you're such a baby.
Yeah, we did Monday because I was sick on 30. Wait, on 30. I was sick on Thursday, and I think a few other people were tired for other reasons, and we needed to get back on a different schedule, I think. But yeah, that's why. Because we knew we needed to record some extras, so we're like, all right, we have to get one. We had to record this week regardless. So it's like, oh, since some of us are tired and sick, might as well wait until Monday to get more episodes in. So here we are. No, Phoenix, we're gonna ignore every time you bring up the goose. The WoW Guild is not a thing as far as I know, unless someone picked it up after me. I think we all kind of fizzled out. You know how it goes with longer games, eventually just being like, moving on. I am playing Pokemon. I'm playing a lot of that. That's fun. I just beat it the other day. We have a whole group kind of playing that, so we're doing raids. Oh, and no, 6. So I was just really getting deep in that. You know, always playing Destiny from time to time.
She stole my seat.
This Chunky wants the seat.
She stole this little biscuit.
Susie, can I sit here too?
Sit there and just push her with your butt.
I like it when she sits behind me.
Yeah. She's getting rowdy.
She's like, this is my fucking seat.
All right, now I will piss. I don't have to piss, but I feel like I should.
Yeah, it's just a good idea, I feel like.
Throw some piss out there? I'm gonna throw water.
Me and Lucy are just chilling right here.
So loud.
She is so happy. And I love her so much. Our cats are like the... Oh, no, I'm abandoned. I'm abandoned. Current book recs. I am reading book 2 of the Expanse series right now, and it is so good. The books are really, really good. I love the series, and I'm super into the books. I think my favorite thing that I've read in the last few years are the Liza Locke-Lamora series, which is also extremely good. Yeah, the cat, she was sitting under in my chair, and she jumped right now. What else? Good book series. I feel like I go in like weird jags where I like reading like thriller type books sometimes. So I read all the like The Girl on the Train or Sharp Objects and that kind of thing, which I enjoy. We probably will not review The Witcher, or at least I will not, just because I am completely maxed out on podcasts, and I still decided to do a Mandalorian podcast because I'm stupid, even though I super don't have time for it. Now I'm browsing the internet. So I work at an engineering firm for my day job, and I put proposals together so that we win work. So it's very deadline driven, and I work with lots of engineers. It's interesting. My favorite episode of VeggieTales. That is a good question. Oh my gosh. Man. I really like the episode where they go to space. They meet aliens. That one's good. The I like all the silly songs with Larry the best, more than the actual VeggieTales stories. I feel like I remember liking the Walls of Jericho one very much.
Just getting real into VeggieTales, huh?
Yeah, so that's what my favorite VeggieTales episode was.
I do not play Overwatch. I barely played Overwatch. I believe Nika is an expert at Overwatch.
I like it. Oh, my sweater is the Lahni design from the T Public
So
store.
good.
I
Is
wear
that
it all
still
the
up,
time.
or did it get
Yes, yes, it's still up.
I was just like looking the other day at our stuff. There are so many good things in there. I was staring at number one, Michael. You've seen the Filth Mommy shirt, right?
Maybe.
Ooh, okay, hold on. I feel like you would remember it if you'd seen it. I'm gonna send it to you. It's so good. And also Hugo had done a pig one that has lots of pigs on it, and I'm like, I gotta buy that shirt.
Get those pigs. Our upstairs neighbor is terrible and still has his bed from college, I assume, and he has a new girlfriend. And
oh no,
boy, did they make a lot of noise.
Oh no,
They move furniture a lot.
And it's just like, it's like
I
you
gotta go
got
back.
the
What you
worst bed.
Michael's
in your
neighbors
two
are
beds.
fucking.
No, bro.
Terrible. We think she's a truck driver.
That rules actually.
Yeah, truck drivers are one of our best listeners. That's just true.
Yes.
There's a
What
new
else are
group.
you gonna do when you're driving?
It's undeniable.
Oh my god, there's a new Yobi! I'm screaming!
They typically only do it at like 5 a.m. though, so it really is the worst.
Who wants to phone at 5 a.m.?
So early.
Guys, how do I become a morning person? I don't know how to do it, but I think I need to.
Just be strong.
Start a work or a sleep schedule to go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier.
I think that what I need to do is I need to not allow myself on my phone at night.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if I can, because if I read my book, I will fall asleep. But if I stay online, then inevitably I'll see something that pisses me off or like something
Ooh.
interesting.
Yeah, that's
I
not
also,
good.
I'm kind of today. I don't know about you guys. I was on Twitter today too much, and I was like, "Shit is making me unhappy." I'm not saying things that make me happy.
I was just like seeing.
I might
all
need
the,
to do
like,
a little Twitter hiatus.
Yeah, I was just
just
seeing
to
all the
heal my brain.
quote tweet with your unpopular opinion. And
Yeah,
it was just like
I already
like
muted
everyone,
that shit.
please shut up,
Fuck
please.
up.
And does mute work for things that people are quote tweeting?
I think it does, but the problem is that people keep finding creative ways
Yeah.
to word it so that it goes past my mute.
I know that I was just being a grunchy asshole about it, but it was just like every third tweet was like horrible government shit.
Yes.
Just only play Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's true. I was at work.
I think I just need to like log off and only read the Expanse books and be happy.
There you go.
Solid idea.
Oh my God,
Both mommy
you
shirts
guys
are real
can
good.
The art out so much.
Yeah, that new
because that new Greetings Adventurers shirt is so fucking dope.
Is that a shirt? I didn't see it.
Well, I think so. Yeah.
This isn't Patreon.
No, I thought he posted that it was on there. Maybe not though.
Yeah, that rules. I want it as a poster for sure.
He would just post so much, or post so much good art that I can't even find the last one. Where is the friggin' link?
We got a good luck Corgo. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that. Just Pixels reminded me to say if you have Amazon Twine, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime, and then you can give one channel a complimentary sub. If you have other, because we don't stream as much as a lot of people, so if you have other #1 channels you go to, plop that to them. But if not, we would love to have it. It's free money. It's free money. We use the Twitch money to pay for things like servers, and then whenever we get a wild hair up our ass, it's a good bit of play around money whenever we want to try something fun to do. or if I need money quick.
This is accurate.
Michael, I'm posting in the chat the Filth Mommy shirt.
That's a pretty good shirt.
I want the green. I don't know what color I want because they're all really good. I think I like the green text.
The green is
don't know
the
what color
filthiest.
I think the green text is the black shirt.
Yeah, I like the yellow one.
Yeah.
The yellow shirt. Yeah, it's good.
The blue and the green is really good together also, though.
It is good.
Is it better to sum on here or do Patreon? Patreon. Everything you do here is basically 50%. Bits, I forget how much that is with the breakdown. But basically, it's just if some people, as a content creator, you want to give everyone as many avenues. It gets weird, right? Like, we're gonna start our OnlyFans, Plex stream, fucking who knows what. But yeah, it would be foolish for us not to, have the ability for you to give us money, and then have our custom emote, which I'll do right now. I need to see if we can do more. I think we're actually allowed to do more. Maybe I will.
Damn,
Yeah, I believe we are.
Yeah, we should commission Hugo to do some more. For us. He did some rad ones back in the day, which we have in our Discord. But maybe we could.
I just saw Yobi again and died.
Yeah, because I think before you had to be partnered to get more or whatever. Then I think they gave it to more people and we're not partnered. And I should reach back out about being partnered now that we're bigger and we consistently do this, that, the other thing, yada yada yada. I'm mumbling, but it's confusing out there sometimes. To #create. Yeah, that's Super Clark. That's a good goal. GeeklyInc partnership 2020. We should try to do it. There's a good chance that I will be needing to find alternate means of employment, and if that means putting more energy into the Twitch, then I think I'm okay with that. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Let's friggin' do it.
Let's shut these fuckers up. Oh wait, I gotta do something. I'm not ready.
Save that project, buddy.
Michael, I want to ready chromatic orb, and I want the trigger to be the start of the episode.
Oh damn.
Ooh, wow.
He's got you, bro.
Ooh, wow.
He's got you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Nope.
There's a spell that basically lets you ready it for any circumstance. So you just cast it, and if something happens, it just happens. So it's like, oh, if I die, cast Resurrect on myself. Or if someone stabs me, cast Thunderbolt on them, or something like that.
I like that.
The macro spell.
Yeah.
I like the idea of you being dead, but then your corpse is fucking stabbing somebody.
I did time magics to myself.
I feel like I was just gonna say something.
I'm ready.
No, I
But
don't
now
remember what it was. Oh, my back.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Okay, now that's enough.
Yes.
Yes.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
We're recording.
We're recording.
Loop.
But
Stop not
Loop. Loop.
baby.
recording. Okay.
It's
Don't be horny if you are. What? It is kind of.
we used to
fucked
sing
up
that song in church.
Don't be horny.
That's the only lyric. Don't be horny.
Can we get a Gregorian chant where it's just don't be horny.
The problem is that Gregorian chants make me horny.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that is the real problem.
I'm more of a dervish guy, but
Gregorian chants are an aphrodisiac and they're a diuretic. They're definitely those two things.
Not a good combo at all. Or maybe it is, depending what you're into.
Poopy play.
No, diuretic makes you piss.
Oh, I thought.
You're thinking of a diarrhea.
Yeah.
Diarrhea.
I like where our head is at.
Right, the pee-pee and poo-poo.
Guys, can you clean it up?
No.
It's my birthday.
I remember what I was gonna say. I keep being like, wow, I can't believe tomorrow's Friday. Like, no, just because you're recording your D&D podcast does not mean that tomorrow is Friday. And
Well,
in fact,
like
it's Tuesday.
3-day weekend, baby.
It is like tomorrow's Thursday, basically.
Day after tomorrow is kind of Friday.
They're ordering pies at work on Wednesday because we usually get breakfast on Fridays, but we're not going to be at work on Friday. So the office manager was talking to me. She's like, "Do you think it'd be a good idea if I got pies?" I'm like, "Yes,
Breakfast
please,
pie.
order
Breakfast
pie.
pie. Breakfast pie.
I need it. I need to eat so much pie that I want to vomit."
Breakfast pie is just a Pop-Tart.
That's just a quiche.
So true. Isn't it great that we're going to Thanksgiving at someone's house that used to be just a lowly listener? And maybe you out there one day will go to your Thanksgiving one day. It was an accident.
Whose house are you going to?
Jane's.
Well, it's not. It's actually her husband's mom's house.
Maybe one day we'll go to your husband's mom's house.
But I'm excited. It'll be fun. They said they have an introvert room where they hang out and watch Mystery Science Theater.
I'm just gonna bring
that
my
sounds great.
Pokemon Challenger one.
I'm gonna hang out with Jane and her mom.
I wish I could get through one holiday without somebody accusing me of being antisocial.
Well, you do just hang out in the bat room.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys about how I had to go close the door and be in the bedroom when Tim's family was being a lot?
Yeah.
Like, goodbye. I have to go now.
I was screaming at my sister and my niece because they were defying me.
Well, Addie was being a hellion.
Yeah.
She was literally biting you. And she's not a baby.
She's 7.
They'll do that.
Oh, God, we love her.
Gotta love her.
Gotta love her.
Gotta love her.
Love the baby.
She's the 7.
Aaron the friend, drinksanddaggers.com, baby.
Isn't that such a good game, everyone?
Thank you, Nika.
I heard that it's the best game.
It's honestly, I don't know if there's other board games that exist.
They don't.
And everyone who has it, go rate it on BGG.
Yeah, I need to do a second call out because I did the first one and like a bunch of people did it, and then like 900 more people got their games, and then no more.
Yeah.
900 hated it.
I think a lot of people don't know about Board Game Geek.
Oh yeah.
I like don't think about it ever.
Yeah, you have to be way deep into
In
it.
it.
But
I go there to download custom Marvel Legendary binder
Divider things.
art dividers. Art.
all right, I suppose we should start, huh?
Friggin' start.
Start
Let's do it.
tanking.
Somebody on Twitter is going to give me a Japanese ditto. Yeah.
Nice.
What?
I'm going to get shinies.
Greetings, adventurers. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Mike Bachmann.
Give me your shiny dittos.
Jennifer Cheek.
Hey, everyone.
Nika Howard.
Hello.
And Tim Lanning.
Hey everybody, it's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Man. We've got that Monday second episode energy.
Yeah, this is specific. Because I feel like usually on a Thursday, we're like, all right, tomorrow's our last day of work before the weekend. But today it's like, oh, it's friggin' Monday.
Yeah.
Hell.
Kind of Wednesday.
It's like
depending on
kind of a
the
Monday,
Wednesday
Wednesday.
because it's Thanksgiving week, but we still gotta go to
Guys,
work tomorrow.
this episode is
Yeah.
coming out well after Thanksgiving. Should
Well-
we go around the horn
Oh,
and say what we're
yeah.
thankful for, which
Aw.
we should have done last week?
Yeah, we should have done that.
Go
last
around
You
week.
know,
the
someone
cornucopia.
someone in 2022 is going to listen to this on Thanksgiving, and they're going to be like, ah.
You're gonna get in a fight and like, Greg, you're not my real dad. My real dad makes better yams. Slam the door, and then you're the only thing that brings me happiness. Greetings, adventurers. I wish the friggin' ice cap didn't fall on Daratona. That's a new city that gets made in 2021. And then they put it in their ears, and they're like, "Yeah."
I assumed it was a video game thing that was.
No, Daratona. It's
Now, we
Daytona
have to
and
be
Delaware.
very, very careful here because we have a history of predicting the future.
Yeah,
That's true.
Predict something good.
Oh, I think Delaware hitting Daytona would be kind of good. Just kidding. Delatona.
Tim, you start. You're the one that
Yeah, Tim.
kicked it off.
I'm thankful for this new chaotic round of potential job stuff from my horrific wife Jennifer, the most beautiful creature. There's lots of fun behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just so proud of her, and we're really truly some of the luckiest motherfuckers on the planet. Jennifer, yes, she cracks her ass hard and severely.
I cracks it hard.
That being said, you cannot split that bean without realizing we're some of the luckiest people in the world. So
That's true.
There's a lot of potential fun things with that, and I like that I just get to ride on next to it, baby.
Can I go next so that I can take one of the good ones before other people do? I'm thankful for our listeners.
Boo!
We couldn't do. Listen, I'm the only one who like. Everyone else is booing you, listeners. I'm the only one who likes you. You should give me all of your love and give them none. Because I really, truly appreciate.
There is a spot in
you.
Patreon where you can choose which host it goes to.
Now do a good one.
Tells it to Mike like me does.
I'm thankful for all of you guys.
That's the other good one.
Such a fun group who allow for silliness, creativity, and you guys just want to have a good time.
So true.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that you don't mutter under each other's breaths that you want to murder someone.
Yes.
I mean,
okay.
I mean, we do, but like it's with love.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thankful for all the gracious and supportive backers of the Roll for Streetwise Kickstarter campaign.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, everyone did like good ones.
Well, I did a really good one. Nika and Michael did a cheat one. Bachmann did a good one.
Do you want to know what the two things in my mind were? I'm going to tell you the ones that came to my mind,
Okay.
and they're not good like everyone else's. The first one, I was like, I'm thankful for my cats. I tweeted about this. I got really emotional this weekend because when we first got Laser and Lucy, like Lucy would not sit with us. She was like, I'm just going to be over here near you, but I'm not going to sit with you. And now that little chunky butt, any second that I sit down on the couch, she's like, I'm sitting on you. I'm coming here to sit on you. And just the fact that she trusts us so much it means a lot
You're
to me.
her mama.
Yeah. And the other thing I was gonna say I was thankful for are the important videos on YouTube.
Yes.
And how we watch them when we're together, and I love it.
I remember when I first forced y'all to sit down and watch that, and I remember the skepticism early on.
And now I know that my life was empty before I had seen important videos.
Which one are we on?
I'm
No,
not
he
saying-
knows what number
It's
it is.
yeah, I have it written down.
Oh, okay.
But I think that actually what I'm thankful for is I love that we can hang out in person together, and it's so much fun, and we have a great time.
I wish we could do it more.
I wish we could do
Yes.
it more.
Yeah.
And
We
I
can do it more if you run a convention and you want to have us come do a live show.
It's money.
simply give us dollars.
Yeah. We have to make a couple thousand to make it worth our time.
We will go to any convention that will cover our travel and lodging.
Probably.
And we're
not.
cheap.
We're so cheap.
So cheap.
We're easily bought out.
What's
but no,
scary Airbnbs? We don't give a F.
I mean, we've done it a lot.
Yeah, we have
We've
done
done it quite a few times.
We've
We've
been in some dodgy Airbnbs.
Yes, we have.
Our last Airbnb, whenever we would order like Uber Eats or anything, they wouldn't come down the hill to where our Airbnb was located.
I know, way, man.
And also, there's no way to get out of there because the road just didn't exist.
It was what a time we had. But I'm just so
Are you
thankful.
talking about
Think
Atlanta?
of the memories.
Yeah,
I like the
Oh,
Atlanta
man.
place.
I
It was
want to go
fine.
back there someday. I hope
It
we
was-
get to.
Yeah, we should
Mercedes-Benz
go back there
Airbnb.
someday.
Man, here's
Well-
another thing I hope comes true in the future: that we get to go to Atlanta again.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Hell
We
yeah.
sometimes predict the future, as you just said. So
Well, shit. Do we have anything we need to plug?
I'm still running Descent to Avernus every Tuesday at 2 p.m. At this Twitch channel, so that'd be great to have you there. If you haven't seen it, you can just go on YouTube and watch all the back eps.
It's a
And-
good cast of people.
Yeah, and Jennifer and I just started a Mandalorian
Mhm.
chat show with our friends Jane and Pat Edwards.
It's fun.
It's fun.
The Mandalorian is a good show,
I like it.
and I enjoy it. And my Star Wars fever is coming back, baby, just in
Baby.
time for the next movie.
Yes.
Carrie just came down here with a new shirt that she got that says, "This is my Hallmark Christmas movies watching shirt." I'm very disturbed by this.
Oh, you know you're excited. You're gonna watch this. Hallmark.
you're just sad because you're gonna miss out on the first movie.
Yeah. You're gonna come.
No,
in
oh, here it
halfway-
comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
Nice.
Nice. I need it.
Classic.
Give me. I want to get that for my
little
home.
pants to go with.
Oh my god. You
Um,
probably want that actually.
We all just shout out another podcast we're on. I'm on Dear Internet.
Yeah.
That's a good podcast. You should go check out Ask Dear Internet on Twitter. And
That's probably our best podcast.
Come listen
it's
to the
really
filth
good.
we find. Mostly me that I find, and
I-
I thrust upon the boys.
I had to sit back and do almost nothing. I love it. It was great.
That's why I like it.
Nika,
Oh,
come on, Nika.
I have to choose one.
Well, start with one
Well,
because I can go. I can go
okay.
deeper too.
Yeah. I'm on Love to Hate, but we're taking a hiatus. That was a bad one. All the ones except for you guys. I feel like. Anyway, yeah, Love to Hate, where we talk about things that we love and that we hate.
There you go,
Uh,
Mike.
Retro Game Fun Club. It ran for 3 months in 2010. You can't find it anywhere. But
Girl time. Girl
good to-
bro time with the Girl time with the
Yeah,
bros.
girl time with the bros.
I was
What
on
is
that.
Bring
That
that
was
shit back.
yeah. It was. I did that one. I did Retro Game Fun Club with Ben Pack back when he was recording with a Rock Band microphone in a shoe.
God,
Oh man,
been there. We've done that also.
man, Buck, we need to get you on some more podcasts, bro. We gotta get you.
Yeah, I can't wait to be on Cast of Thrones. Look forward to that coming up.
Bachmann and I
happen.
need to start a
Anybody's
CW
your year,
podcast.
Bachman.
6
Bachman's-
years too late.
He's gonna watch the show and be like, "Fuck, I love it."
Yeah, no.
Can I be on the podcast?
Are you not aware of this? That I got through like a season and a half now.
Oh yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, I live tweeted it. I have a separate Twitter account. It's secret.
What?
I feel
Yeah.
like I
Whoa.
maybe saw you talking about it.
Yeah, Nika knew about it because I was gonna keep it secret. I was gonna watch the whole thing, and then I got bored. So here we are.
Yeah.
And now we're doing a D&D podcast.
Damn, we should probably actually do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
podcast.
Hey, let's roll d20s. What do
Ooh,
you think?
19.
I'm rolling big fat D20.
Ooh, 14.
5.
19.
Yay.
Tim, sounds like it's gonna be you, buddy.
Oh, did you want to get a 19? No.
Tim Lanning. What
Last week
happened last week?
On Drunks and Adventurers, we continued deeper into the volcano. We couldn't quite figure out how to get out of the oddly shaped room that no one knew the dimensions of.
Unknowable dimensions.
Unknowable dimensions. And we were poking around. We saw that the lip of the edge of the chasm was kind of interesting, and we kept mostly just poking around. But now that we're higher level, sometimes poking means flying to other places and poking them.
It
or-
friggin' worked.
yeah, or sending your
As-
familiars.
As you all know, Pokemon means flying monsters.
Mhm. So eventually we found a hole in the wall, pulled a lever, went down some more tunnels, and as it got deeper and creepier, it opened up, and there's a huge mansion in front of us with a catapult, which is the same thing as a ballista, we all found out, depending on the context, I guess. And then we got in a fight with some fire snake creatures, and
Kick their ass.
Scud. Deleted one with by throwing an ice volleyball at it, and Toby killed another one with Ray of Death or whatever it's called. Oh God,
Tim's dying.
Oh.
You need some Tums.
What if a Hobie burst out of my chest right now?
I would be
That
really
would be
happy.
awesome.
You'd be dead, which would suck, but I would have a Hobie.
And then after Toby killed the thingy, are these salamanders or something different? I don't know.
They're salamanders.
Yes. The salamander rose from the dead, even though it's not technically a humanoid. Like I said, yay!
It's canon and it happened.
They definitely are not humanoid, and for some reason, it still worked.
I'm good, baby doll. I wish I didn't say that.
Regret.
I regret. I have one regret. That's
And
where we are.
then-
And then the Ballista
Oh,
Twins
yeah.
came up and said their whole thing, and it sounded very familiar to an anime that I
Okay,
watched.
they were chilling in the friggin' hot tub, and so I assume they're fighting us with their bathing suits on.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they're in bathing suits.
Maybe we'll just chat.
No, I think they're gonna fight us.
No.
What do their bathing suits look like, Michael? Tell me.
They're both like one piece
Yeah.
bathing suits that like the full, like they go up and around.
Yeah.
Full body suit. With
Like almost like a wrestling singlet kind of thing.
yeah, like a leotard.
Okay.
But with butt flaps that you can just pop open.
Oh,
It's
so
the
So you
past.
can,
For
so you can
ultimate-
poop.
shitting.
Why'd you say that?
He said butt flaps. What else was a butt flap before?
You just said for ultimate shitting on our award-winning
Oh,
adult podcast for adults who like to drink. cool
Yeah, maybe
beers.
because I've been drinking a large Manhattan. Okay.
Large Manhattan.
I was thinking of like ultimate muscle, but like ultimate shitting, and trying to figure out a joke to make there, but I don't have it.
The power team, but instead of ripping phone books in half, they shit big. To the power of Christ, you too can blast this toilet off its goddamn heads and kids. Or they would take hot water bottle. No, what is it? The water. You're your grandma, and you put hot water.
A hot water bottle.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they would just blow it. Now imagine that, and it popped because they're so strong. Now imagine
They
that
had strong lungs.
they put it on their butt.
That's like in Demon Slayer when Tanjiro and Inosuke, they blow into the big gourds until they burst because of
This
their
guy
total
loves
breathing
Demon Slayer.
concentration.
Watch another show.
Never.
I won't. Why are we talking about this? Oh, ultimate shitting.
Oh yeah, because the butt flaps. Yeah, so they stood up and they said their spiel and we're very scared.
We're gonna fight him.
No, we're my friend.
What was the spiel word for word?
We rise from the bath. You're gonna feel our wrath, something like that.
Real quick, I know
Good.
we're moving on, but somebody do me an ultimate shitting logo with like the four kids logo, like 4Kids TV down in the corner.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, that's enough content for this podcast.
USC Ultimate Shitting Champion. I'm Joe Rogan here. I took 8 pounds of salvia and I'm ready to shit.
Remember when we got away from ultimate shitting and then it's like, nope, bring it back.
You did that, Tim. You did that.
So what? So these two people just stood up and did their thing, and so what would you like to do in response? Anything?
Does my chromatic orb trigger now, or
They said surrender now or prepare to fight. They said they were blasting off the speed of light, and then surrender now or prepare to fight.
You're blasting off what?
The Ballista Twins blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
No.
Scud, try to talk them out of this. They seem like they're
Okay.
your version of
the
oddly
problem is
aesthetic.
I'd like to challenge him to a card battle, but I don't have any cards. that are illegal anymore. So
But you gotta steal the card from them, right?
I do have to steal the card from them, but I'm gonna have to do it via force.
But
So
also, you have an illusion wizard with you. You could literally make it look like you have a card, and we could fight in place of it.
Oh shit!
Toby, make I don't know why this is my voice now, but make me the best deck.
Okay.
But I say it quietly. They don't hear me.
I don't know these. I didn't look. Someone read how to play bone cards for dummies, but
Could that be a deception roll? For you to try and make a fake deck?
yeah, I mean, I could illusion something up, and it would look real, and I could change it. But I think you
And then
would
we're
need
just
to
like doing shit in the
I
background.
think you would need to describe the bone cards to me in such detail that I can imagine it in my mind, or I can polymorph Lahni into a bone. I polymorph Lahni into a bone dinosaur that I saw earlier.
Ooh. And she could just be
Yeah.
punching with her little bone arms.
Something like that.
Is it a concentration?
Polymorph?
Yeah. Or even just to hold up an illusion.
No, because I would use minor illusion unless they try to touch it. Do you think they're going to try to touch it, Bachmann?
Yeah, you know how when you're playing like Magic or something, you don't know what the card does, and you reach over and you pick it up a little closer.
Okay, so yeah, so I would cast. Oh, that's fine actually, because I would just cast Silent Image, and then I would just change its nature and stuff like that, and it would require concentration, but I could infuse it with shadowed magic of bone material.
What level of spell is that?
I can do it as much as I want. It's
Oh, okay.
part of
I
my
was just wondering
wizard.
if it would be easier if you like made illusions that would fit Rowan and Lahni, and then Rowan, like if you made a ranged illusion
Mhm.
that like threw ice attack or something like that,
Yeah.
Rowan could be in the back doing that since she can hide in plain sight, basically. But I
Mhm.
didn't know, and then like I could go invisible if you wanted to make something that did more like melee.
Yeah,
but then I
Silent-
didn't know it was easier spell wise.
Yeah, Silent Image does not take a spell slot, and I can create an image of an object or a creature or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 15-foot cube.
Cool.
I think I can also make it make noise, even though it's Silent Image, because I'm an illusion wizard. I think.
So what do you?
Yeah, Scott, I feel like this is your rodeo. What do you want us to do?
Okay. Yeah, I think yeah, you make me a deck. It doesn't have to be super detailed now. You said you can change it, right?
Mhm.
So you could change it so that I have good cards
Mhm.
off the top of the deck, but just enough so that it looks like a stack of thick cards and it has the backing on it, which
Yep.
I'm sure
Thick
you've seen by this point.
Mhm.
And
So that part should be easy for me, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm here to get back the cards that you stole. Get ready to battle, and I like strike the anime pose. And
Yeah.
drop
You
a
do
couple
like
of the cards.
JoJo pose, like
Yeah, and I like give him the deck, and it's kind of complicatedly fused together. It's sort of like a Jacob's Ladder thing.
whoa.
So it's like one thing. So he can kind of like move one card out, and it's like they're connected by like spider webs of silk or something, so they can be sort of weirdly shuffled or whatever.
Cards we stole. These are our cards. We won them.
Not for long. Do you have like
You
a table? Or...
You've come all this way to challenge us. You've destroyed our guardians. You've murdered our guards, and now you'd like to take us on in a bone battle?
I can give you one of your guards back here, and I command the one to like lumber over to them, but make him drop his spear.
Yeah.
This guard is decomposing before our eyes.
Well,
We will not be taken by your lies.
this guy.
yeah, he's dead, but you can bring him back.
I should not have set the precedent that I made Brian from now on.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, doesn't it? Okay.
We could. So, I like your pluck. You really want to?
I like your pluck. You really want to fuck?
Like, oh man, this is It was a very different vibe all of a sudden.
That didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Yeah, Rhyme wanted it to, please.
I'm not rhyming. It's not a rhyming thing. Well, we don't need to beat you with our cards. We could beat you with one single card.
Okay. Try it. I'm really out of practice with my card trash talk.
So, a proper bone battle then?
That we'll see how proper it is when I'm through with you. Yep.
All right then.
Rowan kind of looks at Toby like, ooh.
You should teach him how to cuss.
Yeah, we gotta take him out more often.
Yeah.
Heck!
Now this will be like a bone battle like the one you saw where Dodge Grab It got wrecked with, so like actual
Oh, like the actual
bone
like
monsters that fight each other.
Okay, in
Oh.
that case,
Oh, yeah, then I think we would do Nika's suggestion,
Yeah.
right?
Of
what
her-
was, say that again. What's Nika's suggestion? Nika?
Oh, just that Toby could use magic to make Rowan and I look like monsters, so that you would use us to fight since you don't have any card decks.
Bone twins.
Bone twins.
But if we're trying to do like a legitimate, like, I assume the players aren't allowed to get in there and start fighting the cards themselves.
We
Oh no,
wouldn't
it would
look
go
like
around the
it.
corner and you and you'd sell it.
Yeah, and you
Well-
can imagine it, and we'd be like, we're bones.
Yeah, I know, but it'd just be, I guess it would be the three of you. Okay, yeah. No, I'm into it. Let's do it.
I can. Scott, do you know polymorph?
I do, yes.
Okay. With the release of Baldur's Gate Descent to Avernus, there's a new high-level beast that we could turn one of them into. We could turn them into something called a Traxagore.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds
Bones?
great.
Actually, this one feels against the rules because it can cast spells. We could turn one of them into a huge crab and one of them into a T-Rex. If you want to do doubles battles.
Michael, what
Yeah.
did you say the card was that they had?
A Draco Lich.
Oh boy.
Okay, is a huge crab and a T-Rex a match for a Dracolich?
Well, if you're a good bone, you know.
I think we both know that this is not going to be a typical match.
Yeah, I mean, Ash could beat anything with a Pikachu. If
Wait.
Wow.
The Crabosaur, which is Lahni as a dinosaur or as a crab holding Rowan.
It's the claws at the bottom and a little arms on top.
Tyrannosaur surfboarding on a crab.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can't win with that.
okay,
I mean,
but don't come out yet. I haven't played the card. How many cards can I play a turn, Michael? I don't remember. Do I start with 7 in my hand?
I think you start with 5
Okay.
or as many as you have. They're choosing only to use 1.
Yeah, so they don't have anything in their deck. Is there like a?
They don't need it.
Yeah. We'll see.
can't you summon fey creatures?
Yes.
So if we can have if they let Skud play all 5 cards, if we summon everything we can, not lesser demons we can't control. them.
I was just thinking about how I could summon lesser demons. You son of a bitch.
Robbie's like vibrating. He wants to do
All
it
right,
so
I'm like,
bad.
Scud, how can you make sure the lesser demons don't hurt us?
Okay, so the lesser demons they're gonna attack whatever's closest to them, right? So I just make sure that it gets cast behind their buddy, their card.
Easy.
I should tell you that they're all challenge rating of 1/2. So it's probably not worth doing.
How many? Can you summon?
Well, it depends on what level spell slot I use.
Oh my god.
when I do it, I can either
When you do what?
when I summon when I conjure woodland beings.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me you've had summon lesser demons all this time. I was gonna be like, what the hell?
What the fuck? We could have been summoned twice as much demons.
Fey demons.
No, I can summon Fey, so I can either do 1 Fey creature of challenge rating 2 or lower, and then it goes to a range of 8 Fey creatures of challenge rating 1/4 or lower. So there's a range in there.
Yeah, so I could have a bunch of demon squirrels. It's basically
Concentration. So we need you to do polymorph on one of them. I do polymorph on the other. Rowan, before we polymorph her, summons a sea hag.
I can summon a sea hag.
So it's the triumvirate of I think those 3 things can take on a Draco Lich, right? In bone card form, right, Michael?
Bone card form.
wait.
I thought the idea was you were just gonna make your actual characters look like bone monsters.
While we do
Okay,
shit.
so here's the
That would
question
probably be
though.
better.
But that'd be just normal fighting.
We can without fighting.
When you throw when they throw down a card, I'm assuming the monster, the bone monster, comes out of the card, like there's some sort of effect or whatever. So we'd have to fake that as well. You can't just go behind the curtain, turn into a bone monster. I throw down a card, and you come lumbering out like, oh.
I can do that. I can minor illusion that. That's
Okay,
easy.
okay.
How about this? How about this? I don't cast. You cast polymorph on Rowan. I cast silent image on Lahni, and I turn Lahni into a Draco. What sort of creature would you want to be, Lahni?
A bigger
little
Draco
ferret.
Lich.
Okay, a huge ferret, a dire ferret.
But it has to be bones.
Skeletal ferret?
Yeah, it has to be all bones.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it looks
man.
like she's a skeletal ferret, but that's fake. So Lahni has to sort of fight inside it in a good way.
No, I'll just turn invisible.
Perfect. We're doing it. And then that frees me to still be able to cast minor illusion if I need to make any summoning effects. And then plus there's a sea hag.
Also, apparently I could summon, I believe, 4 satyrs for some reason.
Please, I just want a group of satyrs on their little hand
Okay,
flute.
so there's apparently or you could summon like 4 pixies, and I think pixies have polymorph.
I
So
think I could summon 8 pixies.
okay, and then each of them could turn Hobie, Eckhart,
Frank.
Frank.
Frank is not here.
You all figure this out. I'm gonna practice my anime card pose.
into T-Rexes. But so here's if you want to get up a butt. So I cast silent image on Lahni as a dire ferret. Then
Who's invisible?
and then she's invisible.
I'm
Then
invisible,
you cast
yeah.
the Fae thing.
Yeah.
And then if you do the pixies,
Do they have it? I don't know.
or was it sprites?
Bachmann, is
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
a Texas Roadhouse gift card?
Oh, shit.
It's a
Oh,
no. It's round 1.
Once per
This
day
is my
each.
That's
Bandai
the black and
Namco.
orange
Okay.
one.
can't do
Yeah,
That's
it's
in
round
your
1.
yeah, that one. Oh, okay, gotcha.
What does it say for the challenge rating with polymorph?
Interesting.
What they can turn into? Okay, because since they're lower than your level, they can't turn into T-Rexes. But that just means that Skud has more creatures. Michael, do you hate this? Do you love this? Where's your heart at right now?
That was great.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to fucking
Alright.
summon some freaking pixies up in here. 8 pixies.
Well, we can only have 7 creatures on the field, right, Michael?
We have
Was
some
that the
back-
max?
We have some on the bench.
Because they were using a single card, but then didn't you say there was a maximum?
No, I don't think there's
Am I
a
making that
max.
up?
Michael,
Oh,
isn't,
okay, never
isn't
mind.
usually for balance reasons, like to prevent situations like this, don't they usually have like a minimum number to go in a deck to make sure that you don't like just put only your strongest cards, you know?
It's not that kind of deck game though. You just play your cards that you want to fight each other.
So I think the Pixies would only be able to polymorph us into things that are 1/4 challenge rating. So it's probably better to have Skud to use summon the Sea Hag,
Okay.
and then have
Yep.
Scud polymorph you
Uh-huh.
into a T-Rex.
I love it. I'm listening.
And-
Anytime I can summon a sea hag, I'm happy.
Or I throw down a card, you do your fancy illusion magic to make it look like a monster's coming out, but I've already thrown a 9th level chromatic orb through the effect. So it just hits them both in the teeth, and we're just gonna take it off their dead bodies.
Okay, if Scud, I mean, whatever,
I'm ready to do
whatever
murder.
Scud wants, we will do.
I think that's what I
Your
want to do.
encounter, Scott.
Okay, so
Michael, I hope you didn't come up with elaborate card game rules.
Wait, so you are so
Toby and Lahni are like trying to get the Draco or the dire weasel or ferret right, and Toby's not quite getting it right, and going back and forth, and this guy's like, I got a better idea. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool too. And I look sad about not being able.
And also, the two Ballista Twins are just like staring at us like, what?
The fuck?
I'm like, I'll go first. Because I get to choose, right? That's in the rules that I get to choose if I want to go first.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a street game of bones, right? Like there aren't
Right.
really nearly as many rules.
Which is why it's okay to forego the game entirely and just attack your opponent.
Now, so that is the plan? Is you're going to
The plan is for me to go first, for me to throw down a card, for the effect, for Tim to fake the effect of a monster coming out of the card so as to mask me throwing a chromatic orb through the effect and hitting one of them in the face.
Nothing could go wrong
okay.
with it.
Yeah,
So
it's good.
I think
That's
what we
all
need
good.
to do here. So this is all going to happen for sure.
Yeah.
For
Just-
sure.
100%.
It's
Good.
just, is it going to be a surprise or not? Is what
Good.
we.
Do you tell us this or what?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So Toby erects a pavilion that is made out of adamantium so that we can discuss our plans. Scud tells us everything, and like, all right, well, how about this? How about I create a fake illusion of Lahni? Lahni, you turn invisible. You run behind them, right?
Mhm,
Right?
mhm.
And then as he's about to cast the spell, you like friggin' take their faces and shove it in the chromatic orb. You might get some chromatic dust hitting, but you'll be fine.
Wait,
I
what?
don't-
It's a single target spell.
It's a single target spell. But if you go invisible behind them, you can punch them in the kidneys.
Okay. And I shoot an arrow from back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. I mean, or do I need to, or do you need
You
me to
should-
tag?
you
The hag's like,
you should ready an action
okay,
called shoot arrow.
okay.
I will, and I'll working on the. I'll manage illusions. All right.
Now, Eckhart goes, This sounds like an underhanded scheme. Shouldn't we?
Shut up.
Shouldn't we follow the rules of
No.
Has Eckhart ever
of
played this game?
I'm an adult. I don't play the game of children.
Well, this is in the rules.
Yeah.
You're
Good.
allowed to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, well then we should definitely hit them before they release their Draco Lich, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. That's why we go first.
What if Lonnie could steal their deck out of their hands as they're about to cast it?
Oh shit.
What if I
Is
What's
that
that?
in the rules, Scud?
Yeah.
if I just
Yep.
go try to take it right now?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Can I
Yeah,
do
I'm
that?
scared for Lonnie.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll
but
do-
if
I'll
you
do
know,
the
if you try
passing
and
round first.
I was gonna say if you try and take it now and then it fails, the chromatic orb is not in the air yet. I'd feel more comfortable after we know that they're gonna get hit.
Yeah. So maybe let it happen, let it get started like normal, and then
If you take it,
strike.
yeah, if you take it, there's gonna be a fight. But now we don't have a surprise round.
Right. So I think you try for the surprise round in which you will hit them with the chromatic orb and try to steal the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like when they're reeling from chromatic orb, then Lottie comes in and sneaks.
and if it fails, Toby, you and I cast Wish. Or Maze. We cast Maze, I mean.
Yes, Maze. Yeah. Oh, this is a Maze fight. Yeah, for sure. We can all agree.
Maze is a breaking spell.
No, it's not.
So which one of you is the most deceptive?
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, who?
I don't
Not
mean to
me.
brag, but I have a +2.
I have a +0.
What? I have a +2.
Oh, Nika.
Okay, so
Oh, I have a +0.
Oh no!
Shit.
Oh,
so I think Toby assists with his
whisper.
illusions
Yeah, I'm assisting.
and gets Skud hopefully a roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm taking the help action. So is Hobie.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have to roll to take the help action, or you just do it?
Oh, oddly enough. Which is why we should be using it more.
Okay. So Scott, you get to roll with advantage to deceive.
Listen, Dice, I don't ask for much,
let me lie right here now, buddy. Please.
but a lot lies on this. I am glad I've got advantage.
Oh no.
Is anyone better at performance? I don't,
Nope.
19 + 2.
It's 21. That's a
That's as good, pretty much as good as you could have hoped for, huh?
Yeah, the first one was a 2, so here we are.
All right, so describe what this surprise round looks like. We'll do rolls to hit and stuff like that once.
Okay,
once we
so
get there,
so
but-
Lahni, you're behind, correct? You're ready to grab?
Yeah,
well,
she's in position, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got within grabbing distance.
So
I'm not
Scud's,
gonna get hit by this thing, right?
it's a
No.
single target spell.
That doesn't mean you didn't target my ass.
Oh, you're so strong.
Yeah, I target Lahni so that if they move, Lahni moves with them. So that
Lonnie chooses to get hit by the fireball, therefore they do too.
He is hurting real bad.
All right, you don't know what you're in for, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm the Grand Master at this game. Here goes my first card, and I throw it down, but I kind of drop it and then I pick it up and I throw it and it lands. And then
Toby does an illusion-y thing.
The card is an illusion, and then with I cast minor illusion, and there's lights flickering everywhere, smoke, and then Hobie's in it, kind of like spinning around in a circle, going like.
I'm casting chromatic orb as this is happening.
He's orbing it.
And you said these are Ifriti, so it should be cold,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, you want that. And so does maybe you chromatic orb one of them and Rowan arrows the other one?
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So this is going to be 11 plus 13.
Jesus.
Which one are you going for, Bert or Becky?
Which one has the card?
I'm gonna say Becky has the card.
Do you
Have
think?
they been speaking in unison this whole time?
They've been going back and forth.
Oh,
Of
Their
course.
voices are very similar. They're twins.
if you spoke Igni, you would be able to understand it. But
Oh yeah, of course.
So do y'all think I should attack Becky? I don't want to damage the card, but
Yeah, there's a card.
okay. All right, I attack
It's
Becky.
Powerful. So I'm attacking Bert.
I'm gonna roll my damage while she's doing that.
I got a 26 to
That's
attack. Bert.
Definitely definitely gonna hit old
Um,
Bert.
also Bert's my sworn enemy now. I fucking hate you, Bert.
I love how easy it is to
I
become
am.
your sworn enemy.
I've been doing one every day. The person at the
Rowan is
taqueria-
constantly trying to fight everyone.
if you don't take my expired coupon.
Rowan's just like that girl in the club that's just fucking ready to throw down. You bumped into her and made her spill her vodka water, and she is pissed.
Sometimes I forget we're recording a podcast. But I'm just like, I love to play D&D.
I should be able to fire off 2 though. I'm 2 attack, so I'm gonna roll another.
Because you take the attack action.
Fucking ass piss! I rolled really bad.
Well, what about that thing from 4th
I have a
edition?
thing. No. I have a thing. Hold on. I think it's actually.
Someone commented about that the other day, and I was like,
I can reroll an attack roll.
Michael,
that's right, 'cause
is this one gonna do double damage?
I did bad.
Maybe.
Okay, well,
Michael, does a 15 hit it?
Does it what?
15 hit?
A 15?
Yeah.
That actually hits Bert. He's
Bert!
completely naked.
Bert just standing there, completely naked.
Well, they both just got out of the bathtub.
No.
He doesn't have a strategically placed towel or anything.
No,
Like
he's got a leotard on
He's
with a
got
butt
a-
flap.
That's right. That's
Just standing behind like a cuckoo clock and the birds coming out. Like,
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well,
okay.
I did
Okay.
47 damage if it's normal, and more than that if it's double.
Okay.
I-
Make it double.
beautiful, brother. Beautiful. I'm a patty kitty.
Hold on.
He's like, why are you clapping?
Wait, did you actually roll the hit, Becky?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
what'd
gotta
you
get
get?
27.
That was 11 plus 13, so
Oh, right.
24.
That's right. Sorry. All right, so you blast these fools. And I'll say that is going to really throw them off. So, Lahni, I think you could probably just roll to. What would you roll?
Sleight of hand, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do you want to slide a hand? Do you want to stealth?
This is all just so we can get
can-
some cards to play the game.
I feel like because you're not trying to like pickpocket them, you can do it in a more overt way,
Like a
okay.
straight-
like
Okay.
Acrobatics.
yeah, you could like just nail them, and I think you should have advantage because they're like getting surprised / blasted by orbs and
I'll take it.
arrows.
I'll take it. While
And they're
hitting
seeing
the
a really
rock.
good illusion too. I think that's
Well, yeah, obviously, it's mostly the illusion.
So I'm
Oh,
also
motherfucker.
I'm also doing my Hail of Thorns. This is gonna be very painful for them.
Was Lahni also distracted by the illusion?
doing it.
Lonnie's like, I wasn't ready.
No, I'm gonna use. Can I use my inspiration? I don't know what the result is.
Sure.
Okay, I want to do it because I rolled a 4 and a 3,
Yeah, it's safe for you to.
and I want Skud to. I don't want Lonnie to be what fucks up Skud. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, acrobatics 29.
All right, yeah, that's so. What does this all look like? Because you definitely snagged that card. So they're getting blasted, multiple angles. They're very surprised.
Yeah.
Lonnie comes in right before, like right in between them and like the chromatic orb and the, what is it? Hail of Thorns?
Yeah, Hail of
Yeah,
Thorns.
Hail of Thorns.
Hail of Thorns that's coming. So like she gets right in there and then like maybe she repositions some thorns so that it hits like strategically. And then steals the card, turns around and ties Becky's shoelaces together. And then runs back behind Skud and the group.
Hey, what the hell? We're trying to have a game of bones here.
This is
I've
how
got
it's played in
arrows.
my neighborhood.
I've got arrows sticking out of me and I'm frozen.
So I guess we
Matt?
cast Maze and get out of here.
Skud, is this the card you wanted?
Is it Is it, Michael? Tell me it's
I
not
mean,
a.
yeah, it is, but
They weren't like, we're gonna beat you with one land.
Do they have other
Um,
cards?
what's that?
Do they have other cards?
No,
they
it was
were
just the
gonna
one.
beat you with one card.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it wasn't like a trick, a
Yeah.
ruse.
But like, but they're still they're gonna try to fight you
Why?
Because they want their card back.
because you just shot them with arrows and magic spells and you stole their card.
Yeah, this
Wait,
is
but
why.
Jack David,
This is why we should maze.
I mean, I'm not ready to maze.
I want to fight him.
I'm busy.
Okay.
I just like it.
I mean, I agree with you.
I'm rowdy now.
I
I'm
agree
ready to
with you.
fight. I said that Bert was my sworn enemy.
Now you have a blood feud with him.
Yeah, my eyes have just turned completely black. There's no white in my eye anymore.
I don't feel like we discussed immediately running away.
No,
So-
definitely not. So we could.
roll initiative.
I'm locked and loaded. Wait, but did I do? I want damage ready.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you did damage, didn't you?
I didn't say what my damage was.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
Oh.
I
What
did
is
not
your
roll my
damage?
damage. It's gonna be a lot. Okay.
Michael, did you ever say if I did double damage on that or not?
I did not, but you did.
Hell yeah.
Ow.
Hold on, I have to do math.
Becky's
Next,
a
I'm
lot
gonna hit him with
beefier.
fire damage. Maybe that'll do more.
Becky's a lot beefier than Bert. Just FYI.
Just like in the anime. Did I tell my Jesse from Pokemon is so hot story on the podcast before?
I do not think you did.
No.
So one time we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we get distracted with a group of friends, and we're just like looking at Pokemon pictures, and just talking about Jesse and James from Pokemon, and looking up like iconic moments, and then I just go, Jesse is so fucking hot, forgetting for a moment that one of the people playing, their name was Jesse. Just in the middle of playing, it would be just like, Bachmann's so fucking hot. After we moved on from talking about Pokemon, and then I dropped that, and I was very embarrassed. I was very embarrassed.
But also, was Jesse hot?
You know, it's our good friend Jesse, so you know, it's I feel weird.
Of course she is.
Of course she is. Yeah.
Duh.
I mean,
Michael,
Yo.
I do a total of 67 damage to Bert.
Shit.
Damn.
Bert.
does Nika take any damage from your thorns? Does
So each creature within 5 feet of Bert has to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
21.
boom,
You are good
boom
to go.
shakalaka,
Broom shakalaka.
broom shakalaka.
And then what about what's her face? Becky.
What about
She-
Becky?
Dex
Oh.
saving
Fuck.
Becky.
What if Becky just takes a whole shit ton of damage now, too? Ugh.
Becky does okay.
What's
Becky
she
gets
do?
Becky gets 21.
Perfect.
Oh, fine. Okay, so no.
What does Bert get?
Oh, I already said it, Bert. He already got a bunch of damage.
No,
Yep.
he has to take a dex saving throw, or else take that damage too.
Does he?
No,
That true?
The target attack each creature within 5.
Yeah, target attack and each. creature.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I may have.
What do you mean?
I just like automatically rolled the 4d10 in my thing instead of making him do a dex saving throw.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, yeah, he did it. So let's just say it's done.
What are you talking about?
Because I get to do 40. I already rolled that 4d10 and added it to the stuff before.
Oh,
Yeah, because that is the effect of the spell.
did he do a dex save for the first one?
He just did it.
He
I
did
hit
it
him with an arrow, and that stuff happens. And then technically, he's supposed to do a dex save for this part, but I just added it in already, and he didn't.
But there's a second part about the 1d10.
No. No, it's not really 1d10. It's 4d10 because it's at 4th level. This should be.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't read.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's all good.
It's all good.
David.
Moving on. Okay, so everyone is rolling initiative now.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a
That's-
5.
I got an 18.
I got a 4.
Hugo is literally attacking me right now by making the cutest Toby art in the entire world. This one says, "I want food gummy.
Oh.
I want food gummy.
I want food gummy." I got a 20 initiatives.
Toby can't talk, so that's anachronistic. But I love it.
He can talk. I taught him how when we were in the club.
All he knows is that phrase.
Yeah.
Okay, so combat begins. Eckhart is just, I'm gonna say, just a little bit too far because he has to cross the whole field of battle, yada yada. But he goes first and he charges in and he gets most of the way there. And then we have old Rowan.
Oh fuck! I'm not ready. Shit.
Old Rowan pants.
Oh no. Okay. Well. I didn't even. Never mind. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me.
Holding.
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 I'm actually. I think I'm gonna do a lot. I'm just real pissed at Bert. I fucking.
Why do you
go to
hate
hell?
Bert so much?
I don't know. I just locked eyes with him and I fucking hated him.
Wait till she gets a hold of Ernie.
Right? Okay, now I have a question. The way that lightning arrow works. So this is the next time you make a ranged weapon attack, the weapon's ammunition or the weapon itself blah, 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 turns into a bolt of lightning. Make the attack roll as normal. The target takes 48 lightning damage on a hit. So it's not like I do that in addition to my normal shit, right? That just takes the place of it.
I don't know. I think I'm learning that I don't understand your character.
Neither do I. So maybe I shan't do that.
Didn't you just say 2 episodes ago that you finally learned how to play?
Yeah, but I was like, I don't. Actually, so okay, Lahni, are you still close to them? Who's close to Becky and Bert?
I guess it depends on what point it's happening.
So if I do cause your barrage again and like get a cone situation going, can I angle it so that I do not get Lahni?
You can't see
This is like your official turn though, right? Like in rounds.
Right, so the
Yeah.
surprise round happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back behind you guys with you.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah, because you came over and like, hey, here's the card. That's right.
Wonderful. Then I'm gonna do Conjure Barrage again. Actually, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm ruining it. I wasn't ready. I got too excited at my first surprise round, and then I didn't have anything ready for the next
Hey,
one.
this is why we pay David the big bucks.
Big
Right.
bucks.
That's right.
Because he makes it seem like this never paused at all.
Do I have any other stories about when I made everyone uncomfortable by making it seem like I was hitting on someone near me? I don't think so.
Like
Okay.
every time we've ever hung out.
I am a
Oh,
little
shit.
I just like give a big old hug.
Why am I like having such a hard time right now? What if I just do the same friggin' thing again?
Just do the same friggin'
I'm
thing
gonna just
again.
do the same thing again at a different level. I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns at 3rd level, so I do an extra 3.
Just do a normal bow attack and do like 20 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. 1 second. Oh, and they've already been hit now, so now I can add my
Colossus.
Colossus Slayer, and I get an extra D10. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next,
Travel down the road and back. Oh.
Okay, same thing. Time for me to roll 5 bajillion D8s and such.
They gotta hit him first.
Fuck! Why? It's very rude of you to make me
I mean, we all know you're gonna hit him, but
okay,
just for,
26.
you know,
20, we don't know. So 26 for their first attack.
yeah, that's super hits.
And then 18 for the other one.
That's also hitting.
Yay!
Shit.
Okay. All right. Roll. I love that you can roll within Google.
Yes.
That's very useful to me.
Someone should make you a.
I know.
Damn.
I've had more people ask me about
What?
it. That would require me to respond.
I live to troll my beautiful wife.
Ugh, Tim is so rude to me.
Oh, nice.
Now he's making a video. I just have a lot of things as part of mine.
I just think you should, like, on your days off from work, spend a lot of time learning your character, like
No.
studying it, you know?
I almost said roll 3d20. I'm like, wow, it's a lot of damage. Okay, so the first attack hits 51 damage for the first one.
Jeepers.
Yeah. And then
That's on Becky.
yeah, they're both Becky. I've decided. No, not Becky.
Wait, this-
no,
this-
That's
Bert.
Bert.
It's
That's
only
Bert. That's Bert.
It's only Bert.
This is like the Becky arc. Is this the
It
same
is
Becky?
the Becky.
No, that's Grecky.
There was no Becky in
I
Stecky?
don't think so. Oh, maybe.
What's your deal?
Look, I needed a B name for Ballista.
Beatrice.
And
It's too late now, Tim.
then the second attack for 25.
Are you hitting Bert both times, or are
Yeah,
you?
Bert. Yeah, I feel like it hate.
Jesus.
Yeah, Bert.
You fucking
Bert,
riddle
you
Bert with arrows, and you. Well, you tell me what happens, because you just fucking killed Bert, who you hate with all of your heart.
Again, my eyes go completely black, and I am just shooting arrows like a machine. Just like pew, 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 pew.
Lightning.
That is not
thorns.
mechanically how this would work at all, but I
Jelly.
need you all to just be there with me and imagining that it's like thorns and just like brrrr, and like I'm still shooting arrows and Toby's like, Rowan, stop.
Jesus, stop. He's already dead.
And then I
You turned him into a porcupine.
all right, that was good. And then that's my turn.
He's so Becky.
Lonnie's up.
That's all I cared about though.
Walk away.
Burning bird.
Lonnie just looks like half a second and is like, okay. And then she will run over and I want to do what could be gymnastics to some. I would like to go over, run, and then do in order to kick Becky, kick, punch Becky into cartwheels, and
Right.
then land hopefully with beautiful, what's that? Exactness. So rolls are 28. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Then all of them should hit 26, 28, 31, 31.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Damn.
We are murder machines.
And
Got
then
it.
do you want
19.
do you want the damage separate or together?
Oh, just pile it on. Just give me one big number.
81.
Oh!
I had 2 crits. That's what the 31s were.
Jesus Christ on a crap apples.
I said, give me one big number.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Damn. Maybe
What?
we killed the Ballista Twins like that. We did a
What?
real.
Why?
I don't know.
Want to paint a little word picture of Becky's demise?
Well,
Wait, and
so
Becky was the
maybe-
stronger of the two, right?
Yeah, she was, but she's fucking 81 damage.
Okay, so Lonnie does the cartwheel and then goes in from the cartwheel into a back handspring,
Yes.
forward front flip,
Hell
and
yeah.
actually finishes on top of Becky and
Ugh.
crumbles her to the ground.
Nobody clip finishes on top of Becky. Nobody clip.
I don't know what joke you'd make there, but
It's like that episode of American Gods.
Oh man.
Ew, Michael, gross you.
We just did extreme murder, and I feel weird about it.
Toby just looks up as him and Hobie are making Toby looks up as him and Hobie are making sparkles. And like, what did you guys do? What everywhere?
We gotta go.
Well, they did steal a card.
I think they won it fair and square.
Why is any of this happening?
I've been waiting for 7 years to get away with just cold-blooded murder on this show, and it's finally happened.
Oh, you murdered those hobos, and then Michael's
Hobgoblins.
Now, to be fair, they were supposed to also have a Draco Lich in their team.
We just took the Draco Lich out of the formula.
Yeah, we got the jump on them. They were gonna kill us first.
Well,
severely hampered their ability.
Well, while we're here, their mansions looks cool.
Let's go loot their mansion.
Yep.
All right, well, we can loot their mansion next week.
Yay!
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Man, I feel like I need to go do some penance.
I like to believe that all of us are asking Skud, like, what did they do that was so bad? They seem like living in a volcano seems bad. I don't know.
I think, can we canonically make them blast off again? Come on.
I don't want to kill them. I actually feel bad about
Okay, instead, I kick Becky up through the sky while Scud says, there goes Becky Ballista.
We're blasting off again.
Yay!
Lands in a volcanic geyser
Yeah.
as it's getting burnt to crisp and just explodes everywhere instead of
He's alive! He's alive!
I did non-lethal ranged electricity porcupine damage, the thing we know and love.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Electricity, it was thorn damage.
You can't do non-lethal range damage.
It was non-lethal.
That was a non-lethal non-lethal 8th level chromatic orb.
Non-lethal. I just look over at my new salamander necromantic corpse.
We've got full evil in this.
I am not. I was misled. I thought.
What? I definitely discussed with you that I was going to throw a chromatic orb at a high level at their face.
Yeah, that was I believe Toby believed that they were bad people.
I think that this episode needs to be called "The Gang Goes Full Evil."
I'm good. I'm good.
Tonight, Toby's just rocking himself. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Zombie salamanders patting him.
Okay, man. We're just going through seems like they gave a lot to charities and
They kept all their receipts. Everything's on the
checkbook. Anyways, the other thing that I found is these beautiful reviews. So in the Thanksgiving / early week of PAX Unplugged or whatever, I would like to scream at you these reviews. 453563A says, I love this podcast. I've been listening to Drunks and Dragons on my phone for years, and when I found my old iPod, the first thing I did is give it a 5-star review. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Old White Legs from United Kingdom. Hilarious adventures. I discovered this podcast about a year ago, and I binge listened to it every chance I could, mostly on the way to and from work. The first episode I came across was the one with old Ben Dilladong, and that was enough to make me listen from the beginning. It took me about 6 months to catch up, and now I look forward to the next episode every week, full of laughs. My highlights have mostly been Mike Bachmann's characters, RIP Bananas, but I guess the rest of you are good too. Okay, bye. Just kidding. We're all hilarious. Keep up the good work. Horny God Penis from Canada says, G'day, mate from Canada. G'day, mate. I've been listening to this, waiting till I caught the review to mess with Tim, but then I got to the 3 mailbag and you all dropped that fresh Anna Green Gables, and I knew I had to review it. The Postman77 says, great D&D podcast, am I a slabber? Hey gang, I found your podcast about a month ago. I started with episode 1. Hope that qualifies me as a slabber. It does. I don't know. I'm currently on episode 135, and I have thoroughly enjoyed everything along the way. I am excited to hopefully hear this review and get caught up and find out what characters have died and if there are new characters to be excited for. Thanks so much.
You're a slabber. Good job.
You're a slabber.
Yeah.
You're a slabber. OG slabbers are people that listen to the first episode within 3 months, maybe, or
There's like
you
6 of them. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
we had to do something to give those 8 people, right? Psalm 000 says, "Long live drunks and dragons." Gotta be honest, when I started the series, it wasn't really my style. But when I listened to the prison episodes and Rescuing of the Gods, I realized the comedic style for what it was. I have rarely laughed that much in a podcast. I recommend this series to anyone. Jane McBee from Australia says, "You must listen to this podcast. If G'day May is taken by Canadians, what is an Aussie supposed to say?" I'm long overdue writing this review on my second listen through up to the start of the 3rd arc. I am so grateful for this podcast. Found you after listening to Cast of Thrones, which, by the way, inspired me to read the book so I could listen to you talk more. You take us on your journey with you and provide so much laughter and joy and tears. This podcast also inspired me to come out as a nerd. Sorry if that's insensitive to my husband, his wider family and friends. I'm so proud to be able to indulge the things that make me feel great and be a better person without feeling shame. Thank you so much. Bahoon Kusufa.
People getting real creative with their names.
I think they're
on
just
iTunes.
mashing their keyboard.
Yeah.
Bawling my eyes out. I've been listening to this podcast since Pandora put it in the podcast feature. When did that happen? Sometime in November, I believe. I should wait to ask
Interesting.
my questions. But I'm all caught up now, and I really want to listen to your other podcast, but they're not on it. Super sad face. Please come back to me. I'm sad and lonely. Yeah, I don't know anything about Pandora. Whenever anyone's like, "I listen to your podcast on Pandora," I'm like, huh? Peyton from Austin says, "You are all great babies and everyone loves you." Okay, hi. Whenever I roll a 20, that's not natural. I call it a dirty 20. So I am coining the phrase dirty slabber, non-OG slabber. Also, shout out to Bachmann's wife for giving him time to do the cast. Tiny children are hard. I should know. I have 2.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to coin dirty slabber. That's not a thing, everyone. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
A
But
dirty
thank you, Peyton.
slabber.
Thank you, Peyton. Thank you. Thank you. Rick Baleng from Columbus says, "Fantastic. Get ready to make friends and memories. This show holds a special place in my heart. My wife and I began following these delightful goobers when we first met 4 years ago, and this podcast has been a part of life together ever since. Because of this show and the community surrounding it, we have made countless friends, begun playing and eventually DMing multiple Dungeons and Dragons campaigns together, and have even become functional members of society. The Geekly community is incredible, and we are so glad that all of you have been part of this adventure. As proud Columbusites, we have even gotten to become veterans of the GeeklyCon experience. We love all that you do." Thank you so much, everyone. It means so much to hear these kind words.
Mhm.
We've said it a million times now, but sometimes it feels fake when we just sit here and record and then we get down because of whatever things are in our life, or if it's just a rain cloud on a shiny day in our brain. But seeing these reviews makes us say, "What?" and in a good way. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We do truly appreciate you. If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast. I'm on TikTok at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm not on TikTok, but
I'm at Jennifer Cheek on Twitter.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm on Instagram. I don't remember the password. And I'm on Twitter at the Mike Bachmann.
Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Gradient's Adventures? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc, where you can find other thrilling podcasts, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you've finished pulling off vicious card murders, head on over to Apple Podcast or your other podcast app of choice to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/D&D-podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content that you won't be able to find anywhere else. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep it dicey.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And yes, I have like 25 followers on TikTok.
Nice.
Damn.
What TikTok do you make? Stop. Export.
2 of my dog,
Cool.
Yeah.
Should I get a
and
TikTok?
then
Yeah.
1 of cotton candy.
Cotton candy,
In
sweet
Japan.
as gold. Let me see that kit
Tootsie
dog.
Roll. What?
No, TikTok is horrifying. 'Cause
I
it
don't
is-
understand it. It makes me feel old.
It is all children, and it makes me want to die. But in a
Hey.
good way, because some of it's very funny.
Yeah, I have a friend that just sends us lots and lots of
Yes.
TikToks, and I'm like, bless you.
His name is Josh. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Say it like
Because
that.
they know who Josh is.
I'm talking to
Oh.
everyone.
think
I
it's them.
I've talked to my sister before, and I've said like I've told her stories about my dad.
Yeah.
Who's
Also,
my dad?
I got on there because I'm monitoring my daughter,
Making sure she's not.
making sure she isn't putting weird stuff on there or
Or,
giving
like,
away her
An acceptable
identity.
level of weird.
Here's my address.
Come find me.
So,
I got real tired at the very end there while you were reading reviews, so that was good timing.
yeah.
Oh, your brain is just so mush now after doing all that math.
I did a lot of
Too much
math and I
math.
did a lot of murder, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh,
need to
I
put
feel
myself
pretty
in
good
there
about it.
now. I feel great. I actually am kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go get a snack and go to bed.
Thank you, Twitch.
I'm
I
moving.
hope to see every one of you tomorrow at 2 p.m. for Descent into Avernus Happy Hell Hour.
Come to the hell
Do
hour,
it.
cowards.
Do it.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.